Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the Ginjana SPOTLE. This is Wordle, but there are some obstructions in the grid. That's what those black cells are. We won't find out any information about the letters we put in those positions. So it's much harder than regular Wordle, because you get less information with each guess. Although sometimes there are more black cells than there are in this puzzle. Moreover, this is actually a Ginjana variant, which means that those 5 letters have been put in the grid, and we have to use those in our guesses. So my first guess has to start with a G. Normally I would just start with common letters, S-T-R-E, that sort of thing, because the game is quite difficult, so I just want to get as much information as I can, as fast as I can. But I can't do that today, because I have to use the G. So let's go for glory straight away. This tests 4 different letters, how bad can it be? It's not bad at all, we get the G and the L. I'm not on hard mode, I don't have to reuse those, and I'm not going to, because I'm not sure I can even think of a word that starts with H and uses those two. I just want to get as much new information as I can. Let's go for a safe haven. Okay, there's no A, but there is an E that could be useful. How about... what are we going to try next? I should have thought this far ahead, really, shouldn't I? Items. That tests 4 new letters. The E we've already used, of course, but it's on a black cell, so we won't find out about that 3rd letter anyway. We get the I as well. This is going pretty nicely. It's quite annoying that the 4 letters we've got are all yellow, though. We don't know the right position for either of them. So it could be something like bilge. It's definitely worth testing the B. There's probably going to be other options, though. How about... I was about to go for jumbo, but we've ruled out the M already, so I don't really want to try that. Is there anything else I can think of that starts with the J and also uses the B and doesn't duplicate any letters? Not completely convinced that there is, and at least jumbo would give me a U, which is another new letter. I think it's worth a shot. There isn't a B, so it's not bilge. And it's not glide. It is worth testing the D, but it can't be glide because the G, L can't be 1st and 2nd. So what is it going to be instead then? That 1st letter, it feels like it's going to be the L. Out of the 4 letters I've got, that's the most likely candidate. But it might be neither of them. It might be the letter that I haven't worked out yet. Although I really don't know what would be going on here. Let's again try and get some new letters, I suppose. Trouble is, not a whole lot starts with the K. I suppose I kind of want to try the O and the C if I can, or maybe the O and the D. Can I think of a word that uses the... I want to use 2 out of D, C and O, I think. But, I mean, kiddo, don't really want to duplicate the D, but I suppose maybe it's worth it, if that's the only thing I can think of that works. But yeah, let's go for it. There is no D or O. Wow, what on earth is this word then? It could start with the E, but then the L couldn't be 2nd. Or it could start with the L. L-I blank G-E? That's plausible, because it can't be legit. We can't use the T. Or it is just blank I-L-G-E, something along those lines? But with the letters I've got left, none of them particularly look promising for that sort of pattern, do they? How about an... well, it can't be an I-G-E-L ending, something like vigil spelt wrongly. Felig? That feels like a German word. Kellig? That sounds like a cereal. I'm sure this is obvious to at least some people watching. Let me know in the comments if you are watching here with a very smug look on your face. But I am really struggling. I do not know what on earth is going on here. L-I-G... Oh, liege. We could have a duplicated E, couldn't we? It's got to be liege, surely, because I've already ruled out pretty much every other letter. So the only possibility left is a duplicated letter that we already know about. We knew about the G, L, E and I, and there were no other letters, so I was never going to find out more information, was I? Wow, that was much more of a struggle than it should have been. But I did get the right word eventually, so that's a kind of win. Well, it is a win. It's just a slow win rather than a faster win. Anyway, let me know if you were shouting liege at the screen. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.